let me start recording first, and then I'll tell you that way other people can hear it, because I always tell. So there's the bigger bar. Obviously, I have things in there that well, you might not even see them, but they're here.
Yeah.
You speak about them, don't die. You don't have to go here. Okay. That'll kick in now as soon as that closes, because I don't want you to die. Let me see. Can you see yourself?
Yeah, I can see myself. Yeah. Thank you.
What band do you use for the deadlift?
I'm sort of starting out, so I do. Is that the dark gray? So
But this is a harder band than the dark gray.
Yeah.
So all my band, I have a lot of bands that are the same color but they're harder. So
Yeah.
which band do you use?
I use the Serious Steel band, the blue band.
So you use a 32-inch band or a 41-inch band?
32-inch.
You use a shorter band.
Yes, I believe so.
You use a shorter band. Let me see how tall you are. Okay.
Maybe it's
This is good. It's longer than this or short?
It's longer than that actually.
Okay, so you have the regular 41-inch band. Which, let me tell you, if you're starting out.
Is that better or no?
If you're starting out and you're not a 5-foot girl,
Yeah.
right? 5-foot tall girl, you're better off with the 41-inch bands. Because all we want you to learn is the actual pulling of the right direction, right? With the right thing. We're not so worried about getting into a real deadlift position all the way down here.
Okay.
We want you more tension at the top and not worry so much about the bottom, all right? So you don't need a 32-inch band right now.
Okay.
In fact, I'm sure you've seen the videos of Mabel that I put up. She was a 5-foot tall girl. She used regular 41-inch bands since the beginning.
Okay.
And then got the 32-inch bands.
Okay.
Did that stop her from working? No.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I see.
It's about how you concentrate on the movement, not anything else.
Got it.
All right. So, since you were using, that would be like I guess maybe like the light gray. Well, let's try the dark gray. All right. Now, do you use shock?
Do I shock?
Shock for the grip.
No, I don't.
You don't use straps. You don't use.
No. This I've been doing this for probably 5 months now.
All right. So let's actually use shock, because I want you to get shock if you can. All right. This makes a huge difference in gripping.
Okay.
It just does. There's no.
Just put it in my hands.
Rub it in your hands. Okay, so I was gonna talk to you about fasting, right?
Yep.
Right. If you're low carb, or even if you're carbing or whatever, the easiest way to learn how to fast and adapt yourself to fasting, to me, is by not fasting. Okay, so here's what you do. I want you to eat steak and eggs,
Like steak and eggs. Yeah.
the entire day.
Okay.
Okay? So the entire day. Let's say you go a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of eating steak and eggs. And what I mean by that is, you know, when you get the urge to eat, more eggs go in your mouth, or more steak. To the point where you get, eventually you're gonna go like, what the heck, I'm stuffed, right? And I want you to stuff yourself that way for 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
But no carbs. And during this time, there's really no carbs. You wanna adapt to no carbs.
No carbs.
But I don't want you to be hungry. That's the key here is,
So
just like I did with all people. It's just more steak and eggs or chicken, whatever. But it's only that.
Okay.
Once that happens for 2 or 3 weeks, now you haven't had a carb to get in other words, you haven't satisfied any cravings with carbs.
Got it.
You've only stuck more in your mouth that actually, a lot of times, what you want is a carb.
Yeah.
But you stick that in your mouth.
It's stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
And then you do it and you don't want it. After 2 or 3 weeks, now start shortening the window. Start eating in a 4-hour window. You'll notice that all of a sudden, that's nothing. And then a week later, do all man. And you're gonna see that that is nothing. But now, I don't want you to eat less when you're doing it. I want you to basically eat
the same.
Eat the same. Make sure you're eating enough to
Satisfy the hunger.
To satisfy the hunger.
Okay.
At whatever time that is for you. If today is at 12 noon, and tomorrow is at 4 o'clock, and then the next day is at 2, it doesn't matter. Just eat once a day, whenever it's convenient for you that moment.
Okay.
All right? It's irrelevant. Once you get there, but in the beginning, I want you to try to eat steak and eggs all the time.
All the time.
As much as you can. You know? Chicken, whatever, any animal, food, that's not a carb.
Wasn't ready to hear that, but that's good. I like steak and eggs.
Well, but the thing is, what you're adapting to there is getting no craving for carbs.
Got it.
Then, once you have that taken care of, it becomes a lot easier to fast. It just does, because your body all of a sudden for 2 or 3 weeks really hasn't done it, and now you're eating yourself with you're filling yourself with a steak and eggs.
Yep.
Just steak and eggs. This might be too light for you. We'll check it out right now. Okay. If not, we'll use the dark gray band. Okay. The way to hold the bar is, you see, this part of the hand goes like that first and like that. Then once you grab it, you twist and look at your back. Your back goes like this.
Okay.
Right? You twist into it. This is what I mean by breaking the bar this way and breaking the bar this way. But you gotta grab it like this, because if you grab it like this, what happens? Now it's your finger holding it. Your pinky and whatever is holding this area, it's not gonna last. Right? You wanna grab like that.
Okay.
Squeeze it into your palm, like squeeze the nerve into your palm. Squeeze, then set your lats. Remember, the deadlift, the lats and your arms are really pulling the bar this way and like that. That's all it's doing. You're not using it to pull up, right?
Okay.
You're not going like this to it.
Right.
You're basically pulling it into your body, keeping it next to your body, push down with your legs, push, 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 like that. Yes. Okay. And it's basically a bow to a queen, you know, bowing and like that. But make sure you're doing this. This is the part that's pushing. Okay. No, you see? What you want to do is a squat.
Squat, yeah.
It's push into the floor. Push into the floor. Right? This back part. Look. Leave that there.
Yeah.
Stick your ass back. You feel not, but don't lower your knees. Don't lower your knees. Okay. Keep your ass. Stick the ass back and feel the stretch in your hamstring. But don't let your knees move. You see how your knees want to move?
Oh yeah.
You see, you're trying to do this. Look, you're trying to do this. I'm telling you to do this. Keep this back. Now, let your ass go back and let this go. You see how you're trying to keep yourself centered? Yeah. You're trying to go like this. Go this way. And keep your back pulled. Pull your back. No, stay there. Yep. Now go like this with your, keep this, and stick out your chest. There you go. Keep your hands straight. Keep your hands straight. Yep. Your arms straight. Stick out your chest. Don't bend your arms. Now keep them straight. Now push it to the floor with your legs and stand up. Push it to the floor by thrusting. Basically by hip thrusting. Let this, don't let your knees drop. Let the top drop. Let yourself hinge back. Push it into the floor. Boy, you wanna squat it.
I know, that's the thing.
You know, it's like you're like, it's, let it roll like this. Your knees just go forward.
Okay, so knees stay like that.
Because get on this side so you can see it better. When this is what most people want to do. A lot of people get into the deadlift and they go like this. And they get up like this.
I've done that, yeah.
Right? You're doing this. Yeah. You're basically doing almost like a goblet squat or a dumbbell squat where you're going like this. Okay. Right? We want you, or you want to be here, and this, feel a stretch, pull up. Feel a stretch, pull up. Okay. Right? So, rather just...
The knees don't move.
The knees don't move as much. They're obviously like here, let's say. Now, notice that this is a 41-inch band, so you have room here. First, go like this and pull up a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Now, stay here. Look at my back, how it's pulled, right? Yeah. Pull tight, everything's tight. I'm going to push into the floor, push into the floor, push. Come back. I'm only going to let it go like right here. Push into the floor, push into the floor. Let it go like right here again. Okay? Wrap it a little bit wider. I will put my feet a little bit closer together. Closer together, so there you go. Now, pull your back here. Stick out your chest. There you go. Stay like in this position. Keep your lats tight. Now push it to the floor and stand up. Come back down. Control it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Up again. You can let it grow below your knees a little bit. Okay? Let it go below your knees a little bit. Let yourself hinge. Go down, hinge back. Feel the stretch, feel the stretching back here. And push it to the floor. Squeeze your butt at the top real hard. Good. Remember, it's going to take you a while to not squat. Right now, you're doing good. Just concentrate on that move. Good. Keep your back tight. How those hamstrings? They're on fire, you feel them? Squeeze. Good. Nice. I like the effort. Keep on going. You're doing good. Keep yourself tight. Stick that chest out. Good. Good squeezing. Pull as high as you can without arching yourself back here. You're getting tired, so it's okay. Squeeze into the floor. Try to keep your chest out. Okay, let's stop it here because you're rounding you're losing control of the.
It's a different experience with the accelerator.
Yes, it is.
Feel a vibrate. Yeah.
It makes it more intense.
For sure.
But at the same time, it like makes you recover better.
Okay.
So how you doing? Let me get you some water.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that's all you want to practice for now is learning to do that movement rather than trying to squat it.
Yeah.
Concentrate on that. Eventually you're starting to get it real well, but do try to keep your chest out. You see? And roll this back. Keep it tight like that. Stay like that. But you see how you want to stay upright?
Yeah.
You're like scared of going down. Keep this upright, right? Keep this back, but still go like this. Still go like this. I'm not telling you to stay standing. you wanna low bar back squat. That's what
I guess so.
That's what you wanna do.
I have to keep doing it.
You don't want yourself to be like this at all. You're like keeping yourself. I'm gonna stay looking up. I'm gonna stay Gotta get loose. What band do you use for bench row?
The same one.
Same one?
Yeah.
We'll see if it's true.
Yeah, I'm not trying to think of it. The bench row. I mean, like I said, it's just started, so.
Relax. You ready? Do you feel good or?
Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah.
Okay. The bench row, basically, you want to be like that, right?
Yep.
Again, your chest is out. Everything's out. You bring it and slowly get on this side so you can see it. First, pull it here, basically. Mm-hmm. Now you're in position. Slowly. Squeeze. Don't do this. You see this? Yeah. This will be what? Doing a curl.
Right.
Right? You're pulling with your back. All right? Slow. So, make sure it's this. You see? That.
Mm-hmm.
That, not this. It's the hands again are just holding the bar because they gotta hold the bar or else you're not gonna pull nothing.
Yeah.
But you want the moving to be back here. Stick out your chest again. Make sure it pops up, the chest. Puff it. Slow, 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 slow. Now, but keep it away from your legs. So, don't rest it on your legs. Good. Okay, listen, get 5 more at least. Of those small, hard ones. I don't care, but you stay there. Good, good. Squeeze, come on.
I didn't understand.
Good. 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 Keep going. Come on, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. Come on, let's do 2 more, 2 more. Come on, squeeze. Good. Good effort. Good effort. Good effort. How was that? That was
intense.
Good.
Yeah.
You gave good effort. Now, what you want to try to control is you have a lot of round. You gotta really try to stay engaged. I would drop it to the white band, right? So you really learn to stay in that position and really nice and squeeze. But that's the intensity you want. You want to push and push to the right amount.
Right, and then just go until you can't.
Yes, basically. You want to go until you saw what I did, where you're dying.
Yeah.
And then you still keep going if you can.
Right.
I mean, and it's gonna vary by day. Don't worry so much that last time I did 18, but today I got 15. First of all, most likely today's 15 were a lot better than the last time's 18. All right?
Right.
Because it varies a lot by your cadence, how concentrated you are that day. It's like I've seen some like I could fail better with a white band than some people fail with an elite band. Why? Because it's the amount of effort that you actually put into that movement at that moment. All right? So you can make any band fail.
Sure.
Right? If you really concentrate on working the muscle and not moving the bar. That's the error is don't think of moving the bar. Think of working the muscle.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
That's the biggest thing for everybody.
Yeah.
People want to move the bar, and I did 15, and I moved the bar 15 times.
And you always check that off. And
And somehow, exactly. You did a check off.
Yeah.
Forget the check off. Work the freaking muscle, and forget about I did 15.
Yeah.
Or else,
that makes sense.
That's everyone wants to get to 40, so go to the next band.
Yeah.
Did you really try to fail in every rep in between there? Which is where? Did you
I
really try to fail every rep?
Yeah. No, I felt those.
What about curling?
So I'm in between the lighter one and this one.
Okay.
But again, it's.
What kind of curl do you do? Do you do the drag curl, straight curls? Which one do you want to do?
Straight curls. I don't think I mastered the drag curls yet.
Okay.
Do you recommend one is better than the others, or?
Well, the thing with the drag curl, which is great, is that it forces people that don't know how to curl to really focus on the damn movement because it doesn't let you cheat almost, right? It doesn't let you cheat. With regular curls, if you're trying to work the bicep and you move a lot, then you're really not moving the bicep. So if you want to do the regular curls, you want to do them somewhat like I just showed before, where you're really being strict, right? And it's just for a better workout, understand? You could do anything anyway, right? Especially if you're already big, you could do whatever you want, it looks great, and whatever. But if you wanted to really make the curls work, and just regular curls, not bicep curl, not drag curls, you want to be really like right here. Okay. If you start coming like this, now you're resting a bit on your bicep, right? So you want to be here, and you're going to notice that if you do it this way, you're gonna get less reps anyways. Why? Because it's freaking harder, right? So you leave your elbows to the side, right? And then you squeeze, 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 up to like right here. Come back down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Like right there. Mm-hmm. Now, you also want to think, imagine you're doing this with each hand. One going this way, one going that way. Why? Because that's doing this to the, can you physically do that? No. Can you physically do it in your hand and think of it? Yes. Now you're concentrated in the bicep, right? None of the things when I tell you break the bar or break anything, you're not going to break the bar.
Right.
But you got to think of what that emphasis of going like that.
Okay.
All right? Now let me know if this might be too much. I don't know. Let's see. Stick out your chest, everything tight. Keep the elbows right here, locked. Slow, 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 loud, slow, loud, slow, slow. You see how your elbows are back? Keep them here. Squeeze, 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 and think of doing that at the top. Let it open. Don't let your elbows go back. Good, good. Squeeze, squeeze. Don't bring it so high. Remember what we want. Let it open a little bit more. You notice how you're not letting it open? Let it open. Let the elbows drop, 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 drop. More, 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 more. Now squeeze slow. Right there. Squeeze it. When you get there, do the squeeze of your hands. Squeeze. Good. 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 Try not moving those elbows. Keep them locked. See how they want to move? They want to move because, boy, does this hurt? Yeah, no. Stay right there. Let's go. Come on. Squeeze. Squeeze and hold. 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 Okay. Squeeze. Good. Good. Let's do 5 more. Come on. Hold. Come on. Good. You got 2 more. Come on. Good. Come on. You're doing good. Squeeze, squeeze. 1 more. Come on. Good. You alive? Yeah. Drink the water. Okay. That's the effort you want. All right? Don't give up on a freaking set. Push and push. If not, we all get tired. We're always willing to stop.
Should have been on the lower band.
Yeah, it has to be. When people get in here, I let them play with whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
But do you think that you can really get an effect? Obviously, you're strong enough to pull it, but you will be at a much better workout with a lower band.
Sure.
Why? Because you're gonna be able to control, to get to the right reps. Again, everybody wants to get to the higher reps, no, to the higher bands. The thing is, in order to adapt to the endurance of actually doing it, you gotta get some good amount of reps in you where you're just controlling. Then you're gonna start getting to the reps that you're really having to squeeze to get out, but you're still getting them full range. You know how they say there's the strong range, weak range, and middle range?
Yeah.
Okay, the muscle is the same muscle, right? What happens is, in certain positions, you have better leverage or you don't have better leverage.
Right.
Eventually, it starts really getting tired. It starts getting impossible to even pass from one to the next to the next.
Yeah.
So, but you want to have a certain, it's like filling that airbag or a balloon of pumping. But then eventually, there's going to be those reps where you're still getting to the full range, but it's costing you. All right? Sometimes people think, oh, I didn't do that many mid-range. You did. Once you start getting to the point where you notice that the rep, damn, it's getting hard to get all the way to the top, you're already in mid-range. You're already having to really use the strength to do it. Then it starts getting shorter and shorter, but you want to get a lot of those reps. So you want to get those, I'm able to do it, I'm fine. I did 15, I'm not a problem. But that 15 hits and you go, oh, now I'm starting to, Can you get 10 more of those really, can you get 10 more of the full range, but that you know that you're hurting. It's hurting now.
Yeah.
And then it's going to start shortening. All right? Now you can't even, oh my gosh, how long can you stay?
Right.
That's what you want.
Okay.
Because in the beginning, if you just go straight into this band or straight into a heavy band, yeah, you might get one good rep, but that's not going to get you enough training
Right.
to actually expand anything.
Consistency. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. You need a certain amount of volume of it to get you that thing. One rep by itself is not going to do much of training or anything. So it isn't so much time under tension. It's more just like there's a certain amount that you do want to be doing, right?
Okay.
And you want to be concentrated on the right range. It's just about the range. Let's get to that range where you're actually. Then there are days you could go right back.
Yep.
And you do the heavier one, and you feel, hey, I could get now 2 more or 3 more of the right ones.
Right.
Then go back to your standard training. You could do it every 2 weeks, whatever. Go to let me try that heavy one. Perfect. Then like that, go back to the other one.
Okay.
Now calf raises.
Same band.
Same band? Perfect. Now the key to calf raises, what is it? First of all, set up just like you're doing a deadlift, right?
Okay.
Because you want to stay safe. It's not to touch the heels back on the floor. Basically, you want to stay you know. I will put my foot over midline. In other words, right there, right? Again, before you start, you get yourself set up. You already pull up, right?
Okay.
Now you go up. Now, all the way up. Slow down, but don't touch the floor. Right back up. Slow down. Squeeze. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just, it really is not too hard. What you might want to do is put some more powder on. Powder is going to make your deadlifts a lot stronger because your grip is not going to be that fat. You have great hands for lifting because your hands are thick, right? They're big.
Yeah.
So they should be able to grab the bar easily, but you definitely, what you want to avoid is sweating into it.
Right.
You notice how you rounded yourself up? You want to be set up just like in the deadlift, where your back is tight, chest up, go all the way up. Notice how you're having trouble keeping trying to keep the heels off the floor. I would do it without shoes.
Okay.
Right? I would use a lighter band. Why? So you could elevate more. But I think it's the shoes that are not letting you elevate. The shoes sometimes don't let you pull up, push up enough. Yeah, bend as much up. So you're not gonna get a good effective range at the top. So hurting you? Your grip or your air? Watch out. Yeah. Okay, another suggestion. See that beautiful ring? Take it off. Take it off when you work out. Why? Because they could get caught, and literally there's a condition known for that happens, and you'll lose the finger.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't want to be working out with because if it gets caught on anything, it'll like literally they gotta cut off your finger for it. All right. So don't work out with one of those. Either way, then you scratch up the thing with an knurling. All right. And then your wife's gonna go, "What the fuck you do to the?
Yeah.
What the heck you do?" I know, because it happened.
Now, do you rest between like push and pull day? Do you do that or do you do a workout every day?
I work out every day, right?
Okay.
Now, that's up to you.
Somebody who's just starting, do you recommend them?
It depends. You can follow the program as far as most people start out with the 2 days on, then they rest,
Yeah.
2 days on, so you do 4 days a week,
Right.
And then it gets to the 6 days a week, where it's push, pull, push, pull, push, pull.
Right.
I just do it every day. Doesn't matter. Think of the schedule as more of a thing where people like to be on the schedule,
Yeah.
and they like Monday to be the same thing that was last Monday,
Right.
So it's more about that, and people like to have a rest day because that's what, just like people like to eat 3 times a day because you have to have dinner because you have to. So it's almost like you have to give a certain kind of leeway, or else people just can't follow nothing, right?
You need structure.
Yeah, they need a structure in a sense.
Okay.
I don't worry about that because I just work out every day. I'm not worried about which day I did last week and then one day I'm working out every day. It doesn't matter to me, right?
So if you did push one day, you do the pull the next day.
Yeah, exactly. If you have to skip a day, let's say because something happens, sometimes life happens.
Of course.
Then the next day you do the one that you were supposed to do. It doesn't matter.